This movie turns its focus on Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz, the actors who famously portrayed Lucy and Ricky Ricardo in the hit 1950s sitcom I Love Lucy. Set in the 1950s, the movie sorts through one of the most difficult periods in the couple's life, tackling the issues in their marriage and the external factors that could have derailed both of their careers at the height of their sitcom's popularity. Ostensibly covering a week of production of the classic sitcom I Love Lucy, while Lucille Ball fends off accusations of Communist Party membership, the film mainly unfurls as a series of cutaway glimpses into Ball's life leading to this moment, especially her problematic relationship with Desi Arnaz. First of all, this movie has so many stuff that it wants to tackle. The filmmakers take the timeline of a production week in the second season of the show and start stuffing exposition and workplace conflict into it. Not just the communist issue, but also Lucille Ball's controversial pregnancy and authorial control, Desi Arnaz's infidelity and ingenuity, their underappreciated business acumen, how comedy, television and product sponsorship works, how Vivian Vance and her TV husband William Frawley responding to their characters, why Jess Oppenheimer felt threatened, why the show writer believed Lucy Ricardo was being infantilized. All of that complete with the flashbacks, flash forwards, bickering, singing and more. The movie badly needs focus, intelligence and wit. Unfortunately, the director doesn't seem to know how to approach this movie, as if he's confused between what makes a movie and what should be a TV series season's worth of storylines. He's unable to actually craft a story that's compelling, entertaining, or even remotely witty. It also lacks the vitality to keep it going, especially since the movie is full of snappy dialogue and quick pacing. It doesn't have enough fuel to keep it going, and the momentum it needed to build towards its final moments falls short long before getting there. The movie relies on the tension of Lucy being a potential communist when that's the least interesting aspect of the film. In fact, the movie is at its best when it highlights how much of a comedic genius Lucille Ball was. With all the problems that happening in her life and everyone around her is trying to push through the tense week, she still maintains her focus as she works to enhance the physical comedy of the scene despite the protestations that come from nearly every level of the production. Unfortunately, the movie does Nicole Kidman, who plays Lucy, no favors in filming her to come across like having multiple personalities instead of one across different years and situations. The cast trying their best with such plodding material and stiff direction. Nicole Kidman is decent, though she doesn't always nail Lucy's incredible talent for physical comedy. Nicole Kidman is more restrained in her body language, and it's hard to be fully engaged with her performance because of it. Javier Bardem does a fairly solid job and quite charming as Desi Arnaz. But to be fair, both the leads' performances feel muted, something which is reflective of the intriguing yet underwhelming script. J.K. Simmons and Nina Arianda, on the other hand, stand out despite being given a lot less material to work with. In general, the source of the problem of this movie is the script and direction. The movie is trying to tell the audience its intentions rather than show us with compelling scene dynamics or to let them arise naturally in a honed narrative. The pacing sometimes feels forced, with obvious music cues, choppy editing, and dull blocking of actors. Overall, this movie feels like a missed opportunities. If only it's handled by a smarter director, it could have been a very good movie. We do not recommend this movie at all.